Now I would like to go on with another exercise to make, let you make some more experience. And I will show you the exercise. Don't do it now, I will first show you. So if you take your arms and you will see some wrinkles on both on this underarm here. And if you're going to align these two wrinkles so that they are just precisely on top of each other, and then bring the two hands together with no effort, don't stretch it, just put them together with all the fingers here, and then don't move it, don't take it apart or do something else. So if you have done that, you just have a look at your two middle finger and see which one is a little bit smaller than the other one. In my case, it's my right one here. You can see here in the front row, you can see this one is a little bit smaller. Okay? So let's do that now together. Once again, you take your underarm, put the two wrinkles here together. Okay? And then just straight away, hands together. Okay. Now, can you see a difference between the two fingers? Are there some people who have even long fingers? Yes. So you are choosing then either the left or the right, and all the others are choosing the smaller finger. Yeah? Okay? Now you can drop your hand, you can put it on the lap, and you're now thinking one thought, and then just watching the finger you have chosen, the smaller one. And the thought you are doing is, this finger will get longer. And the only thing you have to do is to watch it. We go for that about a minute. You don't have to try to have, focus on it and to have an intention that it will grow. It's just this one thought that we give in the beginning, and we just watch from the outside the hand, respectively the finger which you have chosen. We have already 40 seconds, so we have still left a couple of seconds. Okay. Just relax. Don't do a lot here. Okay. Now, we do the same exercise. That means we take our arms here, take the two wrinkles, put it and align them, and go up. And what will you see here? I see. I see, yes. Okay. In my case, the finger is now a little bit longer than even the other before. So, yeah. Now, what happened here? If you remember, we were having the other exercise where we came together and our thoughts were going all over the places, and normally we are not realizing that our thoughts are coming and coming and coming and coming. So we can even say this status here, this average status we have, all of us, is like autopilot. And then we were focusing on where our finger meets the forehead. So we have taken the mind and we're focusing on one point, and that allows us, or has an effect actually, that all these thoughts frequently came down, and you know, we had only one or two or three thoughts, namely, what's going on here? Now, when we did this exercise, and that was on purpose that I told you should have only one thought on that, we were watching it. We were watching our hand, our finger, and had just one thought in the beginning. With that, we were going on a more focused, but also on a more way where order is coming in, a more orderly way. And order, as we will see later on, will have more power and more energy. And that's also here, when we focusing on something, we were getting more relaxed. However, here something happened also on the level of the body. This finger was growing. And actually, you don't have even to believe that this finger will grow. It just happened. And the same is also true for quantum entrainment. You don't have to believe in it. It will just happen. But all these exercises so far don't, it has nothing to do in the beginning with quantum entrainment. It's not the quantum entrainment technique. Now, when we were watching, we were having now an altered state. That means we were going beyond the mind. And when we were watching it, and that's why it could happen like this. And with quantum entrainment, we are doing actually the same. That means that we are going beyond the mind, we are going beyond the control of our thought. You can actually compare that with ion fields, ion files. If they come in contact with a magnet, they will get more orderly. And if you take a paper, and if you have the ion files spread all over the paper, it's actually our thoughts. They are not having, you know, structure. They are scattered all over. And then you bring in a magnet, and then the ion files, they will go along the fields of the forces of the magnet. And that's the same if we are doing quantum entrainment, or by doing this exercise, we were bringing our thoughts in a more ordered way. And we were stepping actually out of the control of the thoughts. And I mean, have you ever tried to control your thought? You know, that you cannot keep actually a thought for even a couple of seconds. So it is not possible, you know, to control the mind and to control the thought. So the only thing is to get out of it. And quantum entrainment is actually that we get out of the control of the mind, and that's like the magnet, which is then ordering the ion files. And then if we come back, we have taken off the magnet, the thoughts or the ion files are still ordered. However, if then the day goes on, you know, and the thoughts are coming back in this way or even in that way, then the ion fields gets, of course, less ordered. Now, the next I would like to go is a little bit more on the theoretical basis. I would like to draw your attention to a model Frank Kinslow is using. He calls it the material model, where I will go through a little bit about some theory, how things are working, to get a better understanding of the experience than we do later on.